Hello everyone, welcome back to Studio64. So today in this video I'm going to be showing you how to make your very first Lego customs for literally like $5. By the way guys, if you're new around here and you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, then go ahead and do it because we have loads of Lego Star Wars customizing content on the channel, and without further ado, let's get into the video. So one of the biggest misconceptions about Lego customizing is the fact that you have to use loads of different fancy tools and stuff, but that's simply just not the case. To be completely honest, the tool that I use most for Lego customizing is one of the simplest, and that is literally just a toothpick. Yeah, that was meant to knock him over. So literally these are 100% the best customizing tool that I use. They're so good for making markings on clones and stuff, and also one of the best things about them is that you can use them to remove any mistakes you make as well. And the great thing about these, you can literally buy like one box of 100 and you're basically set for the rest of your life. So obviously we're probably missing something when it comes to actually painting, and that is the paint. So when it comes to customizing, I use two different brands of paint. My favorite one is probably Citadel. And yeah, their paint is just the top quality, and yeah, it's just really nice for painting on Lego figures. The only problem with Citadel is that it's quite expensive, and also it's quite specific colours. You probably want Citadel for like your accent colours and stuff, but you probably don't want to paint a whole figure with them. And for your more basic colours, Apple Barrel does the trick really well. It's a really nice paint, it's really super cheap as well. You'll probably recognise this as it's the 64th Legion colour, and it's really good for painting the basic colours onto your Lego customs. So when it comes to making your first custom, you probably don't have that many minifigures, but because of the sets that Lego have made recently, you'll probably have a First Order Stormtrooper. To be honest, it doesn't really matter what figure you customize, but I would definitely recommend just having a plain white trooper, purely because they're the most simple and easy to customize. And yeah, if it's your first time, then you probably just want something really simple. So now that we have our figure and our paint, and also our cocktail sticks, we are ready to paint. So unless your desk is already extremely messy, I would definitely recommend putting something down. I just have this plastic matte thing from IKEA. It does the trick really well, and yeah, it's perfect for the job. Okay, so we don't really need to do that much to prepare the figure for painting, but I'm just going to take the gun off, and yes, so now we just have the base figure. And yes, so I've got my paint here, and I'm going to grab my cocktail stick. You might need to give your paint a good shake first. Very nice. I've grabbed the cocktail stick and I'm kind of holding it like a pencil. I just find you get the best like sort of accuracy with that because everyone's used to using a pencil obviously. So I've just got a tiny amount of paint on the cocktail stick here, and I'm just going to grab my Stormtrooper and I can start painting. So I'm going to fill up this white gap here with the yellow paint and see how that looks. So there we have it, I filled in that gap with the yellow paint. As you can see here, I have messed up a bit, but don't worry, I'm going to show you how to fix that in a minute. Okay, so I've painted on the markings that I wanted to have, and now I just need to let those dry, and I'll show you how to fix your mistakes. Okay, so now to remove our mistakes, I'm going to get the same cocktail stick that we were using before, but I'm just going to use the other end. So now I'm going to start actually scratching away some of the paint, just very gently like this. So I want to make this edge nice and straight, and it's really easy to do this with the cocktail stick. As you can see, the paint just comes off really easily, and yeah, it's a really nice and simple way to start making some really nice, straight and clean markings. As you can see, it even works on printing as long as you don't press too hard, and yeah, it just gets the paint off really easily. So here is our finished helmet design, and yeah, it looks really nice, and it's really easy and simple to do. Literally, it will cost you like $5, and yeah, it's a really nice and simple way to start customizing. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, then make sure to subscribe and leave a like, and I'll see you in the next one.